Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream for the final segment of the night. Well, we thought we were done with Indigo Prophecy, but as people had pointed out, at the end of last time, there is a bonus section, and turn that down a little bit, I didn't notice that myself since I was so wrapped up in the emotions I was feeling over David Cage's murder mystery Indigo Prophecy finally being over, and I just did not notice the bonus section. So, well, because of that, that means we have one more segment to do for Indigo Prophecy, and that is the bonus in which we will, let's see, we can look at, okay, yes. You remember that there were several sequences during the game, things like the memorable boxing segment, the car chase, the shooting gallery, the basketball match. We will never forget the basketball match. There are a couple here that we did not actually see in the game. I'm not sure why. Like, for example, ice skate contest. What is that? I don't know, but we can take a look at it. We can either play it or watch. You know, I'm going to go without the joy of playing Simon while watching one of these things for once and just watch.
Hey.
So I don't know if you can actually get to this in the game. I mean, it looks like an actual scene that you might have in there as we're hanging it up. Oh, but there are so many kids getting in the way. I can imagine that to be so many opportunities to mess up with Simon and collide into one of them. This is cut content, you think? Maybe you can't actually get here in the game? Well, I mean, I guess they recorded this mocap. They were going to use it somehow. We're going to let this go to waste. That seemed pretty dangerous right there. Carlo almost sliced that kid's face. Carla's gonna let Tyler see what he can do on the ice. Oh, that Tyler. Remember, this is if you're succeeding at Simon. Then all of a sudden, Jeffrey comes out of nowhere, challenging Tyler to double or nothing ice skate contest. Yeah, I guess that must have been cut content because there was no dialogue. It was just, I think they made a sound effect at the beginning there, but that was it. But I guess they wanted to use that mocap for something, since I imagine that would have been quite elaborate to capture that. The other thing here. No, that's it. Some of you probably already know what this is. If you don't, get ready for a treat. Okay, so apparently that was, as you said, just too hot for Twitch.tv. Got to that hidden dance floor cutscene and they just had to cut it. But we're gonna watch it anyway. No one's gonna tell us we can't watch the hidden dance floor. Right, so we remember that scene in the parking lot where the expert on Mayan civilization got hit by a car. Actually, no, he was pushed over by Lucas and died. Then we had to dodge cars. So apparently at some point, a dance party took place. Hey, there's the Indigo child. She's alive and dancing, and oh, there's David Cage dancing with Carla in her underwear. Guess we're going to use that David Cage model for something else after all. See, everyone just got along after the events of the game. No need to kill each other, no need to take over the world. Why were you even trying that in the first place? As Mannequin dances with Nun. And dead Lucas dances with dead girlfriend. That scene ending on a close-up of undead Lucas's emotionless face, as he ponders what has he truly become. No, Agatha was not there dancing. That's a missed opportunity. We can look at the gallery. By the way, you might notice it says bonus points in the upper right. It's because, as when I beat the game, it turned out that I had been accumulating bonus points playing the game, and I could use them to buy these assets, these artworks. Lucas finding the knife, feeling very depressed about that. Do I have to go back to... Oh, there we go. There we go, okay. Carla and Tyler. We could take a look at a variety of characters. There's Agatha, variety of characters, and scenes. Marcus, he could have saved him, I guess. I guess if we told Marcus to lock the door before he was attacked, then he would have survived. I don't know if that would have changed anything in the ending, if he would have showed up there, or if it was just for nothing. It wouldn't change the ending? That kind of figures. So either way, whether he lives or dies, that was still the last time we would see him. You know, that bookstore, that actually looks pretty awesome in the concept art. Not so much once you get to it in the game. Oh, Captain Jones, we remember the very... Well, no, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Our three main characters. The Oracle, buttoning his collar, 'cause it's chilly. Jeffrey, on the clock and off the clock. The church in which we were attacked by angels, we remember that. We'll always remember that. Tyler Miles in all his glory. The Indigo child, who didn't really do much of anything. We found her near the end of the game. She told us the answer to all things, which apparently was just one short sentence. And then died. That seemed like a shame. Oh yes, that well-developed villain. A number of these concept arts have the tagline, "The final countdown has already begun." I don't know if that made it to the final version of Fahrenheit, but that did not actually appear, I think, on Indigo Prophecy marketing. I don't remember that anyway. The different versions of Lucas Kane. From innocent IT worker to undead zombie Matrix Messiah. Oh yeah, the concept art does look good. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, a lot of it seems more exciting than the actual game. Mm-hmm. I remember that scene. No, actually we don't. That didn't happen. And there's the team, the people responsible for Indigo Prophecy. Okay, that was all of the artworks. Okay, we have some bonus movies we can watch, such as Sam's Dance.
picture in my mind, never sure exactly what I'll find.
I don't remember this actually happening in the game. Don't know if that means if it was cut or if they just decided to make this for for giggles. Okay, that was actually the main reason that I wanted to show this. I love Tyler's thumbs up. Oh, Tyler can't believe what he's saying. Okay, there we go. Yes. And that dress is just kind of melting onto his shoulder. David Cage is the master of titillation. I am all hot and bothered right now. I don't know about you. Whew. Could get banned from Twitch for this. The next bonus movie is Takeo's Hide and Seek. You might remember Takeo as the bookstore owner who was trying to pretend to be a stereotype. So, how else could that have gone? We remember how that encounter went with Tyler in the actual game. What other ideas might Quantic Dream might have had for that encounter? Let's see. You see, I'm liking this a lot more already than what we actually got in the game. I'm just curious about how that came about. Were they considering that as how the actual scene was going to go? I think they missed out if they didn't do that. Because they also have this other scene, Fist of Takeo, which kind of expands on that. Tyler came to the bookshop to get answers, and he will get them if he have to use his fists. I don't know, that's kind of better than what we actually got from that scene, in which, if I remember right, we went to the bookstore, we looked for a book, we found it. We didn't really find out anything, except we found that there was something written, like there was a stamp, I think, on the page, the torn page that we had. We used a magnifying glass to notice that, and there really was no reason why we had to go there for it. So that was a big improvement, I think. Making of teaser, motion capture, the settings, the voices, the characters, the character gallery. Oh. So these are... I mean, honestly, these are just sort of montages of motion capture and models being created. I suppose we can look at one, but they're all kind of similar, I think. Look at these motion capture actors putting in so much effort into making these scenes happen. You wouldn't have thought that. I mean, oh, the giant ticks. The true stars of Indigo Prophecy. Who motion captured the ticks, though, is the question.
The human sacrifice.
What was that noise?
So, you see, chicken raisin.
I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here.
What brings you here, young man? Tell me, what is your cage like?
More to our universe than can be perceived by the naked eye.
That last guy, I think his likeness appears in Heavy Rain. He's that one drug dealer, I think. I'm sure he also does the voice for him as well. I mean, you look at the game, you look at the animations, and you don't really think that this looks like this great mocap. But I mean, yeah, they're actually doing the things you see in the game. Yes, mocapped urination. Of course they mocap that. That's the most important part. I don't know, maybe motion capture didn't have the precision, the high resolution it has today. Because if you asked me if this was motion captured or if it was just hand animated, I would not have thought that it was motion captured. And of course we saw the concept art for a few of these places just a few minutes ago, showing how you get from concept art to the actual in-game location using the magic of modeling software. I mean, why not? You're looking for bonus content. Hey, we have this concept art. Might as well use it for something. Ah, yes, the police chief's office. Remember that memorable scene where he yells at Carla and Tyler about Lucas getting away? And for some reason they did not mention that he had superpowers? Because, I mean, that's something you gotta mention. Okay, the voice actors.
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
Sergeant Mitchell?
Yes?
I'm Inspector Carla Valenti.
Young lady, I haven't worked in investigations for a long time. I doubt that I can be much help. Because you can't locate the file, is that right? How'd you like to do some targeting?
You know, I don't know why these LPers are using face cams for their Indigo Prophecy LPs. I mean, that one takes up the entire screen. Look at that. That guy reversed it. He has the game in the corner.
This isn't danger. I've got no other
I mean,
choice.
is the LP really getting anything out of them putting their faces on the screen?
Subject to retirement.
bird is such a unique...
I don't think this is an appropriate game for that at all. Next, they're going to be showing how much they're scared of the giant ticks. The many expressions of Tyler.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
So, you see, for the roast chicken recipe, I take my little chicken and I got her. Oh, you say?
You got a lot of guts, Mr. Kane.
Right away.
I like how some of them get physically involved in the role, making all these gestures and motions and facial expressions. I mean, you got to do that, right? You got to throw yourself into the role. You can't just be standing there talking into a mic like nothing's happening. Okay, next up are the characters. Yep, we saw this before. Characters bending and twisting. Yeah, David Cage, there he was. This is some good bonus material. Oh yeah, the Orange Clan soldiers. We never really found out why they were around, or who the Orange Clan was, or the shadowy organization of people who run the world. Who are they? Where are they? They have their own private army, I guess, which is fitting for a group that runs the world. They just kind of came out of nowhere at the end, though. Okay, only one more of these videos, and that's Character Gallery. We get to see all of the memorable characters we met over Indigo Prophecy, and see their names, such as Bogart. You might have forgotten that his name was Bogart. The game didn't. It's here to remind you. Oh, Tommy. We remember Tommy and his tarot cards. Can't remember if any of those prophecies came true. Should probably go back and take a look at that, and just see if any of the things... Oh, Rasta Triumph, we would never forget about you. You were the guy who said, "Get over here." They don't even know what to call him. Was he the one who died in the fire that we were not able to save? Could be. Doug, sitting at the front desk of the police station. And these characters will stay with us forever. Oh right, probably the most important character in the game, who was there for like 10 minutes. Oh, Jeffrey. I don't remember him ever wearing that, though. Pretty sure I don't yeah, okay, there he is without it. I don't remember him ever wearing that thing. Oh no, John Winston. He's getting murdered again. He just can't stop getting murdered. Yes, Mayan expert, who had to die because he was an expert on Mayans. Lucas Kane Young, real dumb kid, decided to sneak out of... Oh no, Lucas Kane, he just can't stop getting possessed and murdering people either. Marcus Kane, he doesn't know what he's doing here. He never really found out what was going on. It's kind of a shame. Marcus just seemed like a sap the whole time. And he ended up dying for it. Oh yeah, the Oracle. Yep, fighting, that's the only thing he really did, so I might as well show... Oh yeah, the nun who told us that we couldn't go inside the orphanage. Never forget. Never forget. Of course, Tyler Miles. Why did it take so long to get to him? Captain Jones doing, he's a lot happier here than we ever saw in the actual game. Lucas Kane dead. Let's just admit, yeah, he's dead. He's not alive. The two versions of Tiffany, neither one surviving, both dead. Sam in our version of the game went off with Tyler, and I guess lived happily ever after. But we really don't know what happened to them after they left. The coroner, I don't really remember. Maybe there was one scene with Carla, maybe? Oh, and of course, the man himself, showing off those moves. Oh. We'll never forget. We'll never forget. None of us move, or else we might be shot. Oh, hey, soldier, and soldier in white clothing. Oh, Giant Might. I'm sorry, I was getting the name wrong the whole time. Giant Might never got his due. Okay, and I believe that's actually finally it. Yeah. Their soundtrack, they don't say which tracks are which, but I don't have enough points to buy all of them, so whatever. I mean, the only one we'd really want to buy is Hang It Up, and I don't know which one that is. So that's it. That is actually finally it for Indigo Prophecy. David Cage's bizarre murder mystery, kung fu, apocalyptic, end of the world, Dragon Ball Z, interactive experience. Yeah, there was a good amount of bonus content. There was a good amount. But that is finally it, and that is finally done. And that is it for Indigo Prophecy and the stream for this week. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. We reached an ending with Hex Boyfriends, where we actually survived. We continued on with Dementium and actually made some progress. We started off VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, and, well, I mean, we've solved the first puzzle room there. Who can say when we'll get to the next one, but we are going through a lot of story for that right now. And Indigo Prophecy just wanted to go back because we didn't finish this. We did not look at the bonus content, and now we have. And so that's it for David Cage's Indigo Prophecy and this week's stream. I do hope you enjoyed coming to the stream this week. I had a lot of fun doing it, as usual. Be back probably next week, probably the same time. Hey, maybe, probably the same Twitch channel. Who can say? Who can say what the future will bring? But most likely it'll happen. And we'll be back with more Hex Boyfriends, more Dementium, more Virtue's Last Reward. So, I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good week. And I'll see you next time for more of the silly fun, silly nonsense that we do each week on Saturday night. Have a good night.